Hey, my name is Kurt, and I'm here with Trenton. Welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. And last night, Trenton, you kept me up way past my bedtime.
Till about midnight. He didn't even stay up for New Year's Eve or New Year's.
No.
So this was a big deal. But why did we stay up till midnight?
Unbelievably, we hit that 100,000 subscriber mark last night. I don't know, shortly before midnight, was it, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, what a momentous, is that a word?
Yeah, momentous occasion.
What a momentous milestone. I mean, it's something that I never thought we'd even achieve.
No.
Never even had dreams or even had thoughts of it. But we can't be more humble and gracious and thankful to each and every one of you. It's amazing. We appreciate you all. I know I say it a million times, but we really, really do. Here's the thing. This worked out perfectly because
it sure did.
This Friday was our scheduled live stream anyways. We always do a live stream every month, the last Friday of the month at 8 p.m. Central Time. So this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time is going to be our 100,000 subscriber party.
And it's going to be cool.
Don't miss it.
I got 2 really cool Blanton's bottles that are not distributed in the U.S. that we're going to be giving away for that.
I don't know how you got those.
Well, I got, We're trying to figure out something else to do. If you have any suggestions, well, let me preface by saying I have already shaved my head once. I'm not doing it again. And Kurt hasn't done anything yet.
No.
So I feel like we need to kind of get him to do something. So if you have any ideas, we talked about waxing an armpit and a couple other things, getting a tattoo live on the show, but what I thought for a tattoo would be kind of annoying. You hear the buzzing of the tattoo gun on the microphone the whole time. So we're trying to figure out some stuff. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments, and we might end up doing it. We're trying to celebrate big time for this. This is a big one. So.
We are, for sure, but that was kind of a joke between. I was trying to make your mom laugh with the armpit thing. I wasn't really being serious, dude.
Well, you never know what I'm going to say on here, so
don't.
Be careful what you wish for.
All right, let's move on to the topic of the day. Now, listen, I want to discuss a topic that you and I haven't even addressed ever.
Nope.
Right? It's January. A lot of people, they do dry January. They don't have any alcoholic beverages, no whiskey, no cocktails, no nothing. If not for the whole month of January, a portion thereof, right?
Well, and in our Discord, we have people that have talked about they're doing the whole month dry January. There's a couple of folks that are doing like the first week, they're doing dry January, then they're drinking again, and then they're kind of rotating weeks. There's people that are just doing a weekend or a day or whatever. Yeah. But it's important to take days off.
Absolutely. I support that.
Yeah.
We support that. Yeah, absolutely. So here's where I'm at. We've been busy for
a long time.
And me personally, I need a break. I need some days off where I'm not sipping any kind of an alcoholic. I need some time off from whiskey.
Fair enough.
I just do. I just need a few days. So if you could bear with us for the next couple shows, today what we're going to do, Trenton, is discuss non-alcoholic whiskey alternatives. I have 4 bottles. So we're going to try them neat today.
Okay.
All right? Now, let me preface by saying, let me warn you. In my opinion, these products aren't made for sipping neat. There's nothing that I know of. If I'm wrong, please let us know in the comments. There's nothing that I know of that can truly replace a good whiskey poured neat or over rocks. These are specifically made for cocktails. So mocktails, alcohol-free cocktails. Okay. But as I always say, you have to taste test all of your ingredients. So today I have 4 non-alcoholic whiskeys that we're going to go over. And then we'll see what happens here at the end. And then we're going to pick a winner, and we'll go from there.
Have you've tried these already from the looks of it? Or is this just what's poured in here?
Yes, it is. From your left to the right as I bring them on, but I have a little bit. So that's why I'm trying very hard to prep you. Because don't have high expectations on a pour of this neat being similar, extremely similar to a bourbon.
And in your opinion, they're not?
No.
Okay.
However,
that's good.
I want to pick the best one we can find that's close enough to where we can make some cocktails and see how that goes. That's where I'm at. So, all right. So the first one I want to bring out, Trenton, is this Monday Zero Alcoholic Whiskey. This one is the most expensive of the group. I found every one of these on Amazon, by the way.
Amazon sells it? They sell these on Amazon?
I was worried about getting them all, and I found them all on Amazon. This one here is $45. Now, for those of you who have diabetic issues and things of that nature, all of these are extremely low sugar. This is 0. This is the only one that's cool. 0 sugar. But the rest of them are extremely low as well, which is important for some folks too. I've discussed a few things on comments and messaging with people with diabetic issues, and they really have to watch that alcohol content for that reason. Well, this is a good substitute for that at certain times. So, anyways, left to right, buddy. This is the first one. We'll see what we got here.
It's interesting because these actually have nutrition labels on it, and I'm not used to seeing that because usually bourbons, whiskeys, and things don't have it. And it also says enjoy within 6 months, so there's an expiration on these.
Thank you for bringing that up. All of these, once opened, they say store in a cool, dry area, so just like you would your bourbon or any other whiskey. But once open, you have a 6-month shelf time. That's it.
Wow. This is really like a syrupy kind of smell. A little artificial syrupy, but this is an artificial thing.
Right.
I've actually seen, I get advertisements all the time when I'm on the internets and stuff, and I see this Monday brand advertised quite a bit.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Google thinks I don't drink, but...
Or maybe they think you shouldn't at times.
Oof. Well, Google's trying to give me a little burn there. Okay. It smells really good. I will say that. Huh.
It's different, am I right?
Yeah.
It's different.
Wow. It's almost like just drinking a liqueur, straight up.
It's extremely sweet. And it's strange because there are 0 sugars, but it still tastes extremely sweet to me.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you know... I just lost what I was going to say. So, I don't know about you, but I was getting a little bit of a bite. Do you get kind of a bite?
Tiny bit, but it seems like it's appropriate with this bottle.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. Wait till you see another one coming up.
Okay.
So we'll leave that for a second. But this one seems somewhat appropriate on that level, to be honest with you. This one here, I do sense a little bit of a dark brown sugar sweetness there.
I could see that.
But on the finish, and I say that lightly, tongue in cheek, but on the back end of the palate, there's a little bit of like a coffee note for me.
Interesting. I could see a burnt coffee, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
But I mean, it's interesting because this is so watery, thin, whatever you want to call it. There's no viscosity at all.
True. And I don't know if there's a way they can do that properly.
Yeah.
So that's something that you're not going to find. That's why I tried to say sipping neat is just a whole nother. Do not measure it up with actual whiskey.
I'm trying hard not to in my brain, but yeah.
It's hard.
It's a completely different thing.
Next one I got for you, Trenton, is Free Spirits. All right? Free Spirits. $37 for this bottle.
That's not bad.
All right?
It kind of reminds me of a Michter's 10-year or a Michter's rye bottle.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
So this actually has sugar. This has 1 gram of added sugar, and it's 5 calories for ounces. Once and 1.5 ounces. So
1.5 ounces. Yeah, some of them are 2 ounces on theirs. Yeah, the nose on this one is kind of sour.
Is it? All right, hear me out. You ever been to a haunted house?
Maybe a long time ago.
This smells like a haunted house. I don't know why that is, but it's like that. I don't know. I've been to a haunted house once, and I cried. I didn't like it.
That's
but it's well, hey now.
It's weird little. I get it.
No, I was 13. I didn't. Yeah, it smells like a haunted house.
It's different. Weird. To me, this was a little bit more reminiscent on the nose than this one. This one's a little bit different.
Okay. Do you get a bite on this one?
I was waiting for it. Now, my opinion on this one, Trent, it's a little bit malty and there's a little bit of an orange note. It's trying.
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to achieve with a little bit of the burn that you're feeling there, is trying to get the similarity with the alcohol burn that you get when you're sipping whiskey neat.
Okay.
But for me, it just kind of translates into like a synthetic jalapeno type, and not in the flavor profile.
Oh, that's a good way to put that.
But more of a synthetic jalapeno type burn. They're trying to, bridge that gap.
Yeah.
But to me, it just seems like it was a bad attempt in doing so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert in non-alcoholic whiskeys and things like this, but I'm not a huge fan of that bite.
But then again, that might be a particular thing about this bottle that would work well in a cocktail.
Yeah, to some people this might be appealing, but to me, I feel like I kind of missed it.
Yeah,
but.
I agree. All right. Next one we have is Ritual Zero Proof Whiskey Alternative. This one is the cheapest of the bunch, Trenton. This one's $30.
Okay. Were there any that were more expensive than this that you saw?
No, that's the most expensive that I saw.
This is really sweet smelling.
Very. Extremely.
Kind of fruity almost. Yes. But like artificially.
Yeah, almost like those cocktail fruit cups or something like that type.
I almost get malt notes on that.
I can go with that.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that fruit it's just paramount. It's a real light, vibrant type stone fruit note.
This is miles ahead of this one, and I know you're not supposed to drink these neat. If you do drink these neat, let us know and let us know what you drink neat.
Sure,
because I'd be curious to see what you're drinking neat out of non-alcoholic whiskeys and things.
I'm all up for the education.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's okay. It's a little light. It's got that little malty little fruit.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Last one. Spiritless Kentucky 74.
It's a cool bottle. I like that.
Yeah, and all these have some pretty nice packaging. They look good. This one here at Trent is $38.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa. This has got like a pumpernickel bread kind of smell to it.
Yeah.
Or like a toast of some sort.
Yeah.
Toasted pumpernickel bread. A little bit.
Yeah, good on you.
Like if I were to eat a pastrami sandwich. Or wait, do they put pumpernickel on there?
Sure, why not? Rye bread, pumpernickel, sure. Why not?
Huh. Okay, this is the most molassesy kind of bready, toasty kind of thing so far out of all these.
Yeah, I think the only one else that would kind of rival a little bit this one, but I agree with you on this.
That breadiness kind of transfers really nicely to the palate, I think. I'm struggling to get much else from that one.
It seems a bit pruny to me, though.
Does it?
Yeah, like a pruny note. Somehow.
This might shock you. I don't like prunes.
What?
I know, right? Huh.
But I do find a little bit of brown sugar, maybe possibly. I'm trying to relate it. On the very back end, I find a little bitterness, though, there.
I get that.
Like a burnt coffee bean of some sort. And maybe that's why you like it a little bit, too, because I know you like bitterness in your cocktail profile.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite of the bunch.
Is it?
I think this would go good. Like I feel the flavors in this would meld really nicely with like your quintessential cocktails, like a Manhattan, old fashioned, those types of things.
All right.
I'd be curious to try these in some, although I don't know that. I can't off the top of my head think of something that those would go good in.
Yeah.
This reminds me a lot of this, but the flavors in this I just like a little bit better.
Okay. And I would agree with you. I think these are my top two, but I might flip them.
Really?
Possibly.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do for you, on Wednesday, we're going to have a cocktail show. All right? And we're going to have a special guest, another part of the family, to help us taste. It's a gentleman that chooses sobriety in his lifestyle, drinks zero alcohol. And so he's going to come on with us and taste some of these non-alcoholic cocktails.
Can't wait.
So I'm going to test a bunch of these out, and I'm going to try to give you the best ones that I can come up with. And I'm going to try most all of these, see how they are actually in the cocktail.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, Trent, and I think these two would be probably your best choices. So we'll find out. That's all we have for you today. Don't miss Wednesday's show, and keep in mind our live show, 100,000 subscriber party, Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. And we'll see you next time right down here with Trent and I in the good old basement Bourbon Bar. See you later.